Many of you are confused, depressed, lovesick, and you can't quite wrap your head around the fact that you haven't actually lost anything. Okay? A narcissist going from your life, okay, has happened for a divine reason. You gain, they lose. It's quite simple. It may not seem like that right now, but I promise you, you will eventually rise way beyond these dark days. Empaths and all the genuine souls, please understand, learn from other people. Put it in the comment section if you're already at that place where you've seen the light and you've seen how losing a narcissist is so beneficial for your own life. Okay, because that will give insight and inspiration to others. You're no different for those of you that are still struggling. I promise you this has happened for a reason. I know it seems like a sharp turn, betrayal, stuff like that. It can feel really tough, but honestly, this is a lesson for you to change your whole journey through life. Like, this is a real pivotal moment in your life where you go on to do your own thing, right? And initially you struggle with loneliness, you struggle with because you've had someone so inundated or enmeshed in your life. Okay, this could even be dysfunctional family units or friends or whatnot. You've had someone so enmeshed in your life that it can be romantic partners as well, yeah, and colleagues, associates, whatever. It's just an individual that's so enmeshed in your life and inundated in your life that when they're gone, it feels empty. And the quicker you wrap your head around it, like something out there, God, angels, universe, is like trying to show you that no, that's the wrong direction. That person's the wrong direction. You see, and the thing about it is it actually comes, back to you in another way, because what you wanted from these relationships or this family or whatever, right, is you wanted to be understood, you wanted to be respected, you wanted to be that, and that they were never going to be that if you were present in their lives. And that's why you go on with your journey and elevate and everything, but they're still fixated on that old version of you. All right, to be honest with you, narcissists, as much as they aspire, they would love to, they aspire to like want to be a part of your life when you've elevated and grown. They would much rather you be that old version of yourself. It's like now they see the benefit of your old version. They can't even comprehend where you're at in your journey now, okay, or further along when you've elevated and grown. They can't even comprehend that, what you're doing. All right, they're so much fixated on you, they hope that you're still broken or hurt, or you still desire to have affiliation with them. This is what they count on. And you just need to wrap your head around, no, that's not the right way. Although your mind's telling you and your heart might even be telling you, oh no, this is the right way to rekindle with them, to do this. No, it's actually go through the uncomfortable times, go through the lonely periods, rebuild yourself, fill your own cup, give time to yourself. And this is what it's about. You see, you figure out that you haven't actually lost anything because you see so much gain start coming in your life. And although it's not always just straight away, when you look back on your journey, you can actually pinpoint, oh my God, blessings were falling from the sky. Like you'll be able to pinpoint them. Some of you are experiencing blessings right now, but you just can't see the blessing yet, okay? Because you are confused from the narcissistic abuse. For those of you that are still in deep hurt, okay? You're still confused, you're heartbroken, you've been betrayed, the trust has been broken, your whole life's taken a sharp turn, and you can't quite see that this is actually one of the most remarkable blessings that you ever have, that leads on to many other stepping stones of blessings as you elevate and progress through this life. Really, honestly. And you realize that this is the thing. That's why you got to strive for greatness. Okay, and I think that all of you will be doing this, but you don't realize you're doing it. Okay, because not a lot of you follow the norms of what other people are following. I can judge this by the comment section, and really, if you're listening to this type of content, and I can tell that you're someone who doesn't quite follow the norms as what other people do, right? And that's since you started to elevate. And I know many of you might be in the position of hurt where you haven't seen that yet, but you will start to not do the things that you used to, right? Stay away. Like you start to become a better person through this evolution. You actually, and I have to give you fair warning that it can be really, really dark days, but those dark days aren't permanent. Okay, even when you progress forward, you see those dark days as light. That's how crystal clear it'll be. You'll be like, oh my god, that was like a spiritual awakening of the dark night of the soul. You'll be able to pinpoint everything. But in the moment, you don't really know you're going through, unless you have an awareness that you're going through the dark night of a soul. And then maybe this will help you, right, to understand what you're going through these dark days. Spiritual clearance, like a cleansing, a spiritual awakening. You go through these things and you become a new version of yourself, right? And like I said, these narcissists and all that can't comprehend. They're still caught up on that old version of you, that one that used to believe everything they said and all of that. They can't quite comprehend how much you've woken up now, right? So please, learn that there's a reason, there's a meaning. Read between the lines, like something that you tried. Maybe some of you tried and begged and pled, and maybe you didn't. They were throwing out your family home when you didn't want to go, and you see, like you start to learn more and more. No, that was divine timing by God. That was God intervening and setting you straight on the path, or clearing people from your path, right? People that were a nuisance, people that didn't need to be there, right? This is what happens. And you start to learn that a lot of affiliation that people keep themselves, or company people keep, is actually toxic affiliation, and you want no part of that. You really recognize this. Some of you are very spiritual, some of you are very religious, some of you are just good-hearted, genuine people, and you're starting to learn this. And for those of you that haven't learned this yet, you will learn this, because this pivotal moment that happens when you go through narcissistic abuse and you awaken and you're in the hurt, you start to see so necessary and fundamental to happen in your existence for you to progress as a being of light, as a chosen one, as an empath, as a genuine soul, to progress in this life. And you realize that a lot of these people are keeping you back. Okay, and if you fall into momentary, the main thing that I'm gonna try and emphasize is the teaching of finding yourself. Okay, just think about this. When you was in these family units, these relationships, this work, you was actually these old jobs or whatever, toxic boss, you was actually very much asleep. All right, you was very, very asleep, and now you're going through this awakening. It's uncomfortable at first, but that subsides, and you find your balance. You realize things that you once thought are not true. You realize, don't blindly follow anything. Okay, learn, have your own perception, right? Even if you're in a spiritual practice or a religion, or you have elders of your particular institution that you follow or something like that, still keep your own perception. That's what you've been gifted, to have your own wisdom. These people may be more educated in a particular field or whatever like this, but like, you've still got your insight. All right, you've still got your insight and your experience and what you see in the world. So don't blindly follow anyone or anything. right? And that's what changes about you. And the narcissist can't quite fathom that, because you used to follow them. You believed in them, and this is what makes them struggle afterwards. Okay, they're addicted to that old version of you, and never are they gonna find someone who was so pure, who was so caring, empathetic, and all the rest, and devoted towards that cause. All right, they need you devoted towards a cause, their cause. And when you're not devoted towards that cause, it cuts them deep. It really cuts them deep. So you really gain from this whole thing. You go on and elevate and grow and ascend, and you realize, like, you wouldn't change this for the world. You're also going to encounter new people. You're going to have your own families, or maybe you're going to find someone, a friend, or a relationship. You're going to find these things as well, but don't put all of your emphasis on that. Go through the evolution and the character development, and the ascension and the growth. Go through all of this for the reason why this was necessary to happen. And then if you find other people along your journey, that's fine. You see, then just take people cautiously and move vigilantly, with discernment. Okay, so just embrace, you haven't lost anything. Okay, from losing a narcissist, you're not losing, you're gaining. It needs to be that way in your mind. You need to be concrete about this. Okay, see it. Some things you think you want are not good for you, right? Some things you think you want, or you think you should be a part of, are not good for you. And God will keep you safe, or the universe will keep you safe, or your angels will keep you safe from that, you see? And that's what's happening. That's why you're not around these individuals, or this relationship ended, or this job ended, or this ended. You're going on to better things. All right? I'm not just singing you sweet words. This is the truth. You have to have this kind of mentality, really, with your own unique flavor and touch as well, and your own stamp. But I'm just trying to share a bit of what will help you embrace. It's like, for those of you that are believers of God or the universe, or divine intervention, things like that, understand this was decreed. It was happened for a reason. There's something you can extract meaning from everything, right? And that's what I'm saying. Finding meaning in life. When people say, "Oh, I want to find the meaning," like, you find meaning in parts of life, throughout life, and your journey. You extract meaning, and that's what you got to do. Extract the meaning. This was for a reason, and it's beneficial for your soul. You're gonna go on a steady, evolution, ascending from this point forward, from the point. And when you look back after a number of years or whatever on your healing journey, and you look back at yourself, you'll see how far you've come, right? And obviously there'll be other narcissists that run in the way, and you've got to navigate past them as well. There'll be other ones that are trying to draw you out. So just understand, this is a very good teaching that you've had to learn from this experience of yours that you've gone through. So anyway, thank you so much for listening today. I really appreciate the support. Please book a session if you'd like to. If you'd like to donate or support to the channel, you can. Check out the spiritual channel, or have a look through this channel for more content. All links you need in the description box below, and I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.